Gotta have that Texas barbecue. So stop on by when you're passing through. Bluffdale's best, don't need no teeth to chew. It's that Double D barbecue. Go see Dana.
Looking for the right place to record your next project? Texas Homegrown Studios is equipped to help you achieve it all. We use the latest technology to ensure that your recordings sound professional and polished, using high-quality microphones, preamps, and digital audio workstations. Our team of experienced sound engineers will work to achieve the sound you're looking for. Whether you're recording a band, a solo, a voiceover, or need a custom jingle, we have the skills to make your project sound amazing. Schedule a tour and meet with the pros today. Check us out online at TexasHomegrownStudios.com.
Hey y'all, I'm Taylor.
I'm Blake.
We're the Powell Brothers, and you're listening to our friend Jody Lee
On the Morning Ride.
Hey y'all, we're Kinfo, and you're listening to the Morning Ride.
Rock Radio.
Stations are equal. One stands above the rest. The best of Texas red dirt, Southern rock. But no, I repeat, no bro country.
Singing bro country. Every song is like headlights, bonfires, dancing in the full moon, bar fights, tailgates, hashtag new boots. We don't care. Singing bro country.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Keeping it real in the Ville. Texas Homegrown Radio. Live from the cowboy capital of the world.
It's the morning ride. Live from the Rockstar Ranch at Texas Homegrown Studios. It's the morning ride.
Nope. This is the first I've heard of it.
Come on. What?
Hey everybody, this is Ray Wiley Hode, and you're on the morning ride with the one and only Jody Lee.
I know that, dude. It's a household name.
All right, welcome back in on the morning ride right here on Texas Homegrown Radio, live from the Rockstar Ranch and Texas Homegrown Studios. I don't know what's going on. I'm having some technical issues over here.
Technical issues.
I lost some things. I don't know where they went. There they go. All right. Whew. I don't know what was going on. Must be that ghost.
There is a ghost here. Maybe several.
Several?
It might be several.
What do you mean several?
Well, I mean, there's stuff happening on both sides sometimes of you. You know.
Well,
like,
they can go through walls, right? Ghosts can go through walls. I think.
That's true. I'm just saying, like, there is definitely a spirit here or something. You told me, I didn't believe you at first, but I mean,
we got spirit. Yes, we do. We got spirits. How about you?
A few years of this stuff, and I'm a believer. You know, it's been 4 years.
Yeah, you used to not believe it when you first started coming over here. Mm-hmm. You didn't believe me. Glad you got to see it firsthand.
I've seen so much now. I'd be a fool not to believe it.
I think this computer sometimes I think is.
I think
haunted.
It's a prankster.
It's haunted. It is haunted.
I think it's a prankster, honestly.
The ghost? Do you think the ghost is
I don't think it's mean or
maybe
malevolent.
It's like a kid.
I feel like it's a prankster. Oh, that's even creepier. Like,
yeah.
You know, the scariest parts in a horror movie are the la 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 la.
Yeah.
What?
It's really strange.
Why is that happening? Where is that?
It's really strange how like kid noises are like cute during the daytime, but in the dark when they're not supposed to be there is frightening.
Yeah, I remember one time I got up in the middle of the night. I was going to get me a glass of water. Whole house is dark, and one of my kids, my youngest daughter, you know, she was up and in the hall playing with her toys in the dark. And I hear her, and I'm like, it's pitch black, and I just hear her like humming to herself, singing. I'm like, she's over there like, la, 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 and I'm like, But like, just like in the horror movies, I had to go investigate, you know. So I'm like, you know, and I go around the corner, and it's my youngest daughter. She's just sitting there playing with her blocks, and she's like, "Hi, Daddy." I was like, "Go to bed."
I think everybody's had some kind of experience.
Go to bed.
Good morning, Ramey.
Scared me.
And Robert. I think everybody's had some kind of experience, though, like some kind of supernatural or something you can't explain. Like everybody's had something that is that way. I would say.
I concur.
But around here it happens pretty often.
Yeah.
You know, I think though, if we would have been abducted when we were kids, they would have brought us back or dumped us out somewhere. I probably would have done stuff like that to mess with their heads, like be like, "I see dead people," right? You know what I mean? Like just that crazy.
Just ever so they look back at you and you just go like,
I did, because I almost got kidnapped when I was a kid for real. I did the stop, drop, and roll, so that worked. Still would work today. If someone's trying to steal you, just fall on the ground, roll around, slobber out your mouth a lot, slobber out your mouth, say weird things. They won't take you, I promise. They'll find someone else.
Like this one's be a problem.
Like, it would work. I think it would work. Just fall down and like you're possessed or something.
That's a good point.
Be like that guy on Braveheart.
Mm-hmm.
Like the one that was crazy. That was my favorite guy on Braveheart.
Yeah,
the one he thought was going to kill him, but he saved him, like because the other guy was going to kill him. And he's like, God told me to come help you. Like, it's like what?
Yeah,
I like that guy.
Heck yeah, man. It's my island.
It's mine.
It's
what?
mine.
No, it's mine.
No, it's mine. My island.
I love that guy.
I'll tell you this, man. It's still my favorite movie. Mel Gibson, I think, is probably my favorite, consistently my favorite actor besides, like, you know, Clint Eastwood, John Wayne, you know. But, yeah, like, those are some of the best movies. Those are probably two of my favorite movies of all time.
Before the revolution happens, we're gonna watch those two movies before the revolution happens. We're gonna watch back to back. Like
I've been
Patriot
watching the Patriot
and Braveheart.
Oh yeah. I've been watching.
And then we'll
the
go pick a
Patriot.
fight. Maybe Tombstone.
Let's go pack a fight.
If we got extra time, we'll throw Tombstone in there.
We're gonna be speaking Scottish, and then you know, let's go pick a fight.
I'm your Huckleberry.
I'm your Huckleberry. Wait, Johnny Ringo, look like I've seen a ghost.
That would be great. We should take the cast of one movie and make them redo another movie.
All the people, like, let's do Patriot, but with the voices from Braveheart and switch them up and have all the same people, but do it with the voices from Patriot on Braveheart, you know.
Like Shane McGillis was talking about the new Scooby-Doo. We could have them like on the, what was it, the White Chicks, where they dressed up as women, you know?
Chumbawamba. It's a soundtrack to my life.
And Shaggy's like, Zoinks, that's not a woman. And Scooby's like,
I'll get knocked down! Bring it up again!
And then they'll be like, I'd have got away with it too if it wasn't for them stupid kids and that dog.
Middling kids and that dog, yeah.
That's what we're going to do. We'll take cast from one movie, put them in another movie. It'd be great.
Get all the people from Braveheart and make them, Scooby-Doo. It'd be hilarious. All along.
Where are you going, Fred? Going to pick a fight.
Going to pick a fight, yeah. The dog's walking around going, it's my island.
we gotta find the right ones to make it work. Like the right movies to put in the other movies. Oh, it's kind of like my idea for jobs, like where you take somebody from one job, make them do another job. I still think auctioneer at Whataburger would be great, but it'd have to be when drunk people were coming through, like after midnight.
They'd be like,
Yeah. But I feel like Wendy's kind of stole my idea. Because now, have you seen this new thing Wendy's is doing where they have the menu changes? So, like, if you go through and there's no one there, you could get a burger for like 99 cents. But if it's busy, the price changes to like $3.99.
BS.
So, yeah, their prices change depending on how busy they are. So, I feel like that's almost my auctioneer idea. Like, I feel like they stole it from us.
I want royalties. I want mechanicals.
Beverly said, going to be hot here today, 80 degrees in Georgia.
There you go.
That'd be nice.
Yeah,
it was nice yesterday here. We went. I went fishing yesterday because my nephew Braden, I think he's watching. He was going to be on the morning show this morning with us, but he was not feeling well. Probably because he caught so many fish.
Yeah, he got the fish fever.
He was going to tell this morning though about him skunking me.
He skunked you?
Oh man! Well, he told me he was going to catch 30 fish, which I thought, nah, you know what I mean. But I made a bet with him that I would catch either more fish than him. Then I made a bet that on the biggest fish and the smallest fish. So whoever caught the smallest fish, the biggest fish, and the most fish was going to win money.
Right on.
I think I caught the smallest fish. He says that he also caught a smaller one than me. So evidently I won no money. He won all the money.
So now you owe him.
Which I haven't paid him yet. But I'm going to put the picture up. Here's one of his bigger ones and mine.
That's awesome.
I'll show you over here. So he was skunking me at the time. When I caught that little one, it was like 14-0. And every time he'd catch a fish, he'd go, "Get your phone ready."
Get your phone ready.
And get your phone ready. That's his quote.
Catchphrase.
It's his new catchphrase. There it is. There's the first one.
Like,
there's the first one I caught, and he was like, "I got to take a picture of you because you take a picture of me."
That's awesome.
So he wanted to be sure everybody saw his fish. That's the one he caught after I caught this one. So he wanted everyone to see the difference of what he was catching and what I was catching.
He's like, get way back and zoom out on this one. Got to catch the whole fish in there.
Ramey Lynn said her catchphrase is, "I've come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum."
Nice. That sounds like that sounds like something that like it's like a good catchphrase. Sounds like a roller derby thing, you know, like where do you go?
I love Braden. He was like, that's my mini me, man. He's just like me.
He's cool,
we were telling jokes all day. He shot a snake with a 22 mag.
Nice. Popped him.
Popped him.
That's what I'm talking about. I love shooting things.
Yeah, he had a good day, I think. We both were wore out by the end of the day. But he did skunk me, I have to admit. He skunked me in the fishing, and I still owe him money. I was going to pay him live on air today so that I had proof.
Right.
That's probably why he didn't show up. So he's home watching. So
that's awesome.
Sorry, Braden. Sorry you couldn't make it in this morning.
Hope you feel better, bud.
That's what happens when you catch all them fish.
Fish fever.
He took my good spot though. Like he
got the fish flu.
He took my good spot, and then he tricked me. So he was catching fish, and I said, "Well, maybe your lure is the lucky lure. I just don't have the right lure on." So he come and got my rod, and walked back out to his spot. Threw it. First cast catches a fish. And he threw it in the same spot that I was throwing it in, basically.
That's awesome.
Just from a different area.
But you're proud.
I was, but I was also getting a little perturbed. But I finally caught 4, so I didn't get completely skunked.
I swear I am a fisherman.
My grandpa used to tell me I wasn't holding my mouth right.
I
was like, I ain't catching any fish. And he goes, "We ain't holding your mouth right." So I'll be over there going, Well, I've always said that. If people say something ain't right, I go, you ain't holding your mouth right. You can feel free to use that in the studio.
Hey, you're not holding your mouth right.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Just wasn't holding your mouth right.
You know what's interesting? There is a thing to that. So, like, and this is a crazy thing, but when you're singing, if you sing with a frown, you can hear it. And if you sing with a smile, you can hear it. And there's a difference. That's the truth. You can hear a smile, even if you're not.
It is very true. They used to tell me that on radio. That was one of the things. Because when I started in radio, like, you had to have an FCC license. Like, you had to do some training. Like, it wasn't like anybody could just get on and talk. It ain't like a podcast now. You can just do your own thing. It was like a big deal. Like, yeah, like they sent me to training and all this stuff. But they always said that. But also, there was some weird stuff they taught you, like I worked with this one guy, and he was just ridiculous. And before we would go on air, every segment, he'd have to do stretches on his mouth because he was all about, pronunciation, which is good. I get pronunciation. Pronunciation is great. I love it. But he was like overkill. But before we go on, he would make
the cat was cauterized.
He would make me do
coffee.
He would make me do this with him before we went on the air. A-E-I-O-U and sometimes Y. oh, I just popped my jaw.
And sometimes why?
Yeah, we would have to do it over and over, and I'm like, oh my god, it was like the Anchorman. You know where it shows him warming up.
A-E-I-O.
You know where it shows
sometimes why?
You know where it shows the Anchorman warming up before they go live? That's exactly what he did.
That's hilarious.
And I hated it. Like, oh, that guy drove me crazy.
And sometimes why?
I'll tell you why.
Come here. That's funny.
Yeah, it was terrible. But there was a lot of those things I didn't like about it. But,
Right.
but he was like, all the old school guys were like, everything had to be perfect. Like, you know, it had to be like, well, this is what we do, and everybody else does it.
Man, I love those old school DJs though. Like if you go and watch there's some recordings of old school DJs like that. They're just really into it, like hardcore. Some of those guys freaking up for 90 hours on coffee. Hey there, guppies, get on it! Like
I don't think it wasn't all coffee. It was not all
We're
coffee.
saying that on air. You know?
Yeah, it wasn't all coffee.
But hey there, guppies, getting on there! Blah 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 blah. This one's gonna freeze your toes. Let's get it. You know.
But if people did that nowadays, they would be like, "What is wrong with that person?"
Yeah, but it was cool.
Then it would sound like XM Radio.
Outlaw country.
I hate that guy. So I don't think it's different nowadays. But I always felt like I've done radio my whole life, but I never thought I had a radio voice. But I had people tell me that my laugh was my thing. They're like, because you laugh and you joke and you have fun. That's
Right.
other people. So like, because the early guys told me don't laugh. Don't do that. Don't do that. But I can't help it. I can't help it. I'm funny. I crack me up.
You don't have an annoying laugh. You know, it'd be like if you're like, that would be
Dude,
weird.
I love the people that have annoying laughs. Like, have you ever watched somebody that's doing a comedy show and someone starts laughing and the guy that's the comedian can't talk because the other people are laughing so hard?
Right.
Love those. You know what I mean? Like, and like everybody in the crowd will laugh because it's so weird. And then the person that's doing it can't quit laughing because everybody else is laughing. There was one I saw, and I mean, it went on forever. And this guy was just had the worst laughing. Like, how does that happen? How do you, like...
I don't know.
Like, because don't you develop it over time, your laugh? Like, I feel like you do. Like, I don't think you're just born and you laugh a certain way.
I don't know, but you know, I've heard some strange laughs, and I'm like, why do you laugh like that? Like, I have heard quite a few. Like, some people, like you're like, wow, why does that happen to you?
Yeah, there was a girl I went to school with that did that. I won't name her name
great,
because
though.
too many people watched that. No, but she would go. She was younger than us, but she would go. Sound like a donkey getting raped. It was like.
That's great though.
I'm like, I don't know if it's like something's happening to a goose or like a donkey.
But it's great though. It's
and
great
it's always
because
loud.
It
Like, it was
makes
so
you
loud.
Laugh worse.
Yeah,
you
then
know?
everybody else would laugh. Like,
It's perfect.
I love when people have weird. What? Ramey said the outlaw country guy died?
Nuh-uh.
What?
No, he didn't.
What?
What? Now I feel bad.
Way to go, Jeb.
Leave it to me. Every time. How did he die?
I don't know. News to me. That's why we have the best listeners everywhere. They're on it.
They're on it. What's his name?
Let's look at it. See. Wow. Oh my gosh. Yeah, in February. Mojo, whose real name was Neil Kirby McMillan Jr., passed away while on board the Outlaw Country Cruise.
What?
Yeah, an annual music cruise where he was a co-host and regular performer. He performed at the event just the night before. The cause was a cardiac event, so it's heart. It gets us DJs. Put our heart into it too much. I did not know that.
Wow.
Well, thanks, Ramey.
Yeah.
That really brought the mood down. I remember them promoting that cruise.
I gotta say though, like that always got stuck in my head. It drove me crazy, but
I remember them promoting the cruise thing. I got the shakes. For some reason, the coffee gave me the shakes this morning.
Don't do that.
Got the morning shakes. I still have a energy drink from Whiskey Myers they gave me when they first started. They had their own energy drinks. I used to have two, but one morning I'd had a long night the night before, and my coffee pot wasn't working, so I drank one of them.
My dad has a bottle of Bubble Puppy soda from like the 70s that's never been opened.
Puppy?
You never heard of Bubble Puppy?
Never heard of Bubble Puppy.
Look up Bubble Puppy. They were like an Austin legend, man.
What?
Yeah, Bubble Puppy, dude. They were great classic rock, man. They were huge in Austin. Like, they didn't really blow up.
They had their own soda?
Yeah, they made a soda.
There's a cartoon now called Bubble Puppy.
Oh, God.
Stole their name.
They ripped that off. Bubble Puppy, the band.
Bubble Puppy is an American psychedelic rock band originally active from 1967 to 1972. They're best remembered for their top 20 hit, Hot Smoke.
They were awesome, dude.
But there's actually a cartoon now called Bubba Puppy.
I bet they had to pay those guys to get the name.
It's on Dora and Friends.
But my dad, he's got a bottle of Bubble Puppy soda, and it's got to be like freaking 50 years old. Never been opened yet.
Let's see. No, there's a new drink called Poppy.
You could only buy it at their shows.
Huh.
They'd sell 6-packs of it or sell individual ones or whatever. But it was like a marketing thing they had.
Genius. I tried to get Coetzel to do pretzels, but there is
already a Wetzel pretzel.
There is, yeah, but I didn't know that.
Yeah, I just
I saw that on the interview.
Maybe he did it.
I don't know. Tell you what, he's got up for CMA awards. It's so weird to me. Like, because Co used to live here in Stephenville, and he mowed the lawns at the golf course to make enough money to.
That's how
I used to do song swaps before I was even halfway decent. Like, I was terrible. You knew how you met me when I wasn't very good. I mean, but I was worse than that whenever I played with Co. But I did song swaps with Co. Now he's like huge. But he's up for CMA awards. What's up with that?
I don't know. It seems like his.
We used to be friends, but I don't think he would return my call if I called him today.
I feel like his music's a little more on the rock and roll side of things.
Oh, it always has been. Always has been. It's not country. He knows it.
Country music, country music. There's not a lot of it out there.
But
now.
You know what? I'm not going to diss on him because I mean he went from nothing to now he's.
There's nothing bad about Coetzel. I'm just saying it seems like it's rock and roll. I'm waiting to see somebody actually win a country music award that's like country to the bone.
Yeah, they kind of use that word loosely
country
now.
Music. Where's that?
Beyonce is going to be winning an award for her new song.
But I love Coetzel's music. He's got great music. But I just feel like it's rock and roll.
That's why I love the A-Team, bringing back that country music.
We need it.
Yeah, we need it. We need it for sure.
It needs to happen.
But it's out there. It is out there. There's folks doing it. We just got to have more folks pushing it. That's what we're here for. So
that's exactly.
I just wished I could put it on the social media stuff that we're doing right now. These videos that we're doing and putting out and of the show. I wish we could include the music. I used to, and then it all changed. When I first started doing this, they didn't flag you because I had mostly independent artists. Mm-hmm. But now it don't matter what you play, that's gonna mute it, and then you have to fight it for 2 months. Then they'll release it and go, "Oh, okay, now it's okay." Right. Well, no one cares now. Thanks. It's like we're not going to let you have this ticket for a show, but we'll let you have it a month from now after it's over. You know what I mean? Like, what's the point?
Yeah.
I hate, for a free country, we sure have a lot of rules and a lot of things we can't do, and a lot of.
But I like that the music, Texas music, Co, Randy Rogers, all these different people that come out of Texas, they get a name here in Texas. It's so eclectic. The genres.
There's genres.
It's all so mixed. Texas music is a mix of everything.
Oh, it is. Well, it's kind of like, to me, like what they considered classic rock was that way.
I feel like there needs to be.
You had like Zeppelin and those guys over there, and Grateful Dead, and then you had like more of the country classic rock, which was like Marshall Tucker Band and Leon Roush.
Yeah, that Southern rock.
Yeah, Leon Bridges,
Blackfoot.
Yeah, so you had different genres really mixed into one. That's kind of what Texas Red Dirt is.
I love back in the day it was like Molly Hatchet and Blackfoot and all those guys, stuff like that.
Well, yeah, and like we have a lot of blues, like you got Josh Weathers and
it's eclectic.
You got kind of blues guys, Charlie Crockett.
I was expecting that we're going to get a lot of country music coming through here, but we've been getting so much eclectic music through here, and a lot of it, has a lot of Southern rock feel to it and Southern rock roots, And I feel like that's a lot of Texas.
Everything comes back around.
I feel like Texas is really adopting that.
I'm so old. I'm so old. It was Daryl Dodd's song. He says, "I'm so old. I'm almost back in style."
Right. I'm so out of style. I think I'm coming back in.
Yeah. It's kind of true though. I think we'll play that next. I hadn't heard that song in a while. I think I'll put that in there.
But we're getting a lot of cool stuff through here, and I can't wait to debut some of the stuff that we've got in the works right now. New music coming from Stephen Morgan.
Yep.
We got the Back 40 band coming in. We got James Eddy coming in next week. And we just did a song with Jacob Chapman.
Braden says, "You still owe me $5. I owe you more than that, Braden. I think I owe you like 20. I'll come pay you. I
gave my dad $20 the other day.
He must have just logged in. He may have missed the picture. I'm going to show it again just so I can prove that I did it.
I gave my dad $20 back that he loaned me the other day. And he goes, and I was like, "Here we go, we're square." And he goes, "Oh, no, we're not." I was like, "What?" He was like, "You owe me $1 million." I was like, dang it.
Hey, there's Weston Dodd. What's up, Weston?
What's going on?
He said Double D just dropped a new one, by the way. Yeah, he does have some new music out. He's always got new music out. Double D's, he's been doing it for a while.
Man, I swear, every time I buy a new pair of boots, though, I get that song stuck in my head, though. My new Tony Lamas.
I love old Weston Dodd.
Heck yeah.
Good people. Ghost Dance Band, check them out, too. They're crazy. They can play some rock and roll, I'll tell you.
They
can play any of it. But I love
Ghost Dance, I'd love to get them to come in and do a song with us.
Oh, yeah, that'd be great. They can come do one.
They're so off the wall, man.
Come check out the studio. Come do the morning show with us.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah. They got their own thing going on, man.
Sure.
Ghost Dance Band, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's good stuff.
Well, cool.
Texas full of that something. We got all kind of different stuff here, man. You just throw a stone, you're going to hit a different
That's why
genre.
I wished it was called something else instead of just Texas music. That's why I started the good music genre.
Good music genre.
If it's good, we'll play it. If it's not, so welcome to the good music genre. Speaking of that, we got some Double D coming up, maybe some Ghost Dance Band. We got some A-Team artists, of course, as always, in the set. So stick around. You can listen live. Go to our webpage. You can find the links to everything at TexasHomegrownRadio.com. You can listen or watch live on Facebook Live or YouTube Live. And if you miss it, if you're at work, oh, too bad. Don't worry about it. Go watch us back on Facebook, or you could go to YouTube, whatever your flavor is. A lot of people watch on TV, I found out.
Yeah.
People send me pictures all the time of sitting at home and watching the morning ride at night on the TV. So thank you for doing that.
Coming to Roku soon.
Yeah, for sure. I got more ways, and I think I figured out the Skype thing maybe. So we'll do some Skype interviews for folks that can't get in.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm. Beverly said the A-Team artists are getting exposure in Nashville now and kicking some butt. Of course, because it's good music. It's part of the good music genres.
That's right.
I can't wait to. Beverly always sending me new music. I always look forward to that. So stick around. We got the music coming live for you on Live 365. Again, find that link on our webpage, TexasHomegrownRadio.com. Take you right to it. And we'll have more coming your way on the morning ride after this.